Welcome to Great Overload. I'm Anthony, and I purchased the Ubiquiti UniFi G4 doorbell. Let's take a look. I chose to test out the Ubiquiti UniFi G4 doorbell because I already had a UDM Pro and I did an unboxing of that. I do want to do a review of that here coming up, but it allows to have a hard drive in it to also have to run the Protect side of the UniFi Protect software. That then you're able to access your system and view your camera on it. And this also allows me, once I get the camera up, my insurance on my house gets to come down a little bit because I have it on there. So that was another incentive there. But I'm only just trying this out to see if I like this system, this setup, and see if this is something I want to go with, maybe expanding it to more cameras down the future. And I do have some questions about this, and maybe I will address those in the review, or I will address those in the review. But this is one reason why it is local. It's recorded down to on my network rather than going up to the cloud, and I really didn't want everything stored in the cloud. So that's why I picked up this G4 doorbell to test it out. Now I've looked at other camera systems out there, so I decided to go, and I already had the UDM. Let's try that first, and that was really one of the only reasons why. So the box is kind of made kind of like what cell phone boxes are now. Nice little, pull off, and then you have the doorbell. And overall, from videos I've already seen on this, I thought it was going to be bigger than what it actually is. It's actually quite small overall, and you can kind of see there's the camera. There's two little, I think, microphones holes right underneath there. Then you have the doorbell button, and then you have a little screen down here as well. And if you can, I can kind of see that. You can kind of see off my screen there. I don't know. There's seems little holes for, I believe, like proximity sensors, etc. It's nice rounded. You also have, I don't even know what that is down there. LED, LED, and then rounded overall, and then here's the back side. I will probably also do a install video. We'll see how much I actually do of it, because I may not play by all the instruction rules. We'll see how it goes. Now, I read on the Ubiquiti forums and read it that you need a 30. What is it? 30. You don't want the normal just 10 amp. Oh, I should look this up now. Oh my gosh, I had it. Where'd it go? Come on. Uh, very curious. I have a chime box, so I want to make sure I have everything. And I believe you needed a 30 volt amp for it. I could be wrong on that. Oh, but anyways, let's continue with the box. So they have the G4 doorbell and a little bit of the instructions right there. So that's pretty cool. Then they have inside the box after that is the install plate. So this goes against the wall or your house, and then this is what you get to look at to connect the doorbell to. So that just snaps in there. That's really kind of a cool design. Then in this box, this part comes out, and you see here mounting materials, so screws, angle if you want an angle. So this is what, 15, 20 degrees, 30, 25 degrees, someplace in there. Then from there, you pull it open, and you have all of the cord connectors that you want. So you stick the cords in, and this seems to really make it kind of easier. You can stick that wherever you want. These then also connect to the cords, and then they go on. So these will, I don't know which one's which now. I'll probably read the instructions, but these just will go on, slip on there, and then you can tighten them down. From there, that sounds like silica gel on the back of this, so I don't know why it's not coming out easy, but Yes, silica gel. So that's what you have in the box. So a little bit about this. I know Ubiquiti has on their forums here. Let me just see if I can't find this so that if you're looking at this and you want to make sure you connect the right power source. I know mine is, I have it right over there, and I just don't remember the specs of it, that I have to switch out with my current power of the doorbell. Uh, oh my gosh. Yeah, so 30 volt amps, rather than the 10 that's on my current system. And that makes sure that on the doorbell it actually has enough current to actually go through and hit the metal plates to actually hear the ring in your house. So I may have got something wrong there, but I don't think so. Overall, correct me in the comments below. But that's an unboxing of the doorbell. I will try to get a video up of me putting it up as well. It's outside, so I gotta make sure I get the camera out there. Everything else, and it is getting cold out here up in Wisconsin, so I'm not looking forward to that. Got a lot to do, so we'll see if it's still warm enough and I bring out the camera, or if it's cold enough and I'm just gonna do this real quick and maybe just show you guys the finished product. But with that, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what questions you have about this doorbell, and I can maybe help you out with that as well. And until next time, God bless. And I want to say, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.